Hello everyone, welcome to Healing Presence. I'm Dr. Jyotika, a holistic doctor from Jaipur, India. And this is your chakra readings for all zodiac signs for the month of July 2021. I've been wanting to do this since some time now, but finally today I got to it and I said, let's do it today. So I hope you like it and it's useful to you. So what are we going to do in this? So I'll be telling you which major chakra you need to work on based on your zodiac sign, and what are the chakra blockages showing up for each zodiac sign, and what you need to do to clear them, right? I can't go into detail into this. If you would like to have a detailed reading and your own personal reading, you can book a personal chakra reading session with me and we can go in detail in that. So keep in mind that this is a general reading based on the collective energy of that zodiac in this month, and whatever we can do, we'll do in this. So let's begin with the fire signs, that is the Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So first of all, taking up Aries. So welcome Aries, if you've just joined now. The major chakra that you need to focus on this month is the third eye chakra, and especially the back third eye chakra. And what is it all about? So everywhere you're feeling that your dreams and your visions are not getting implemented, or you've decided and concluded that they cannot be fulfilled, or you're just not choosing to fulfill your dreams. So please look at that area and go ahead, take charge and believe that your dreams are worth to come true. You deserve all you truly desire. Okay? So back third eye you need to work on. If you're working with any other method, you can work on your third eye chakra. Other chakras that have come up are blockages. Basically, you are in a self-sabotage pattern. Self-destructive or passive-aggressive behavior, self-destructive, self-sabotage. I mean, whatever you are choosing to do or not do, the way you are looking at things, it's not helping anyone. So just, sit and question yourself. What am I gaining out of not choosing to go for my dreams? And maybe you are having difficulty with the authoritative figures. There is a tendency that you become self-destructive when you cannot get across your ideas with some authority figure. So you need to learn and develop the skill of getting into win-win options, win-win solutions. First of all, you should benefit from it. The other person's point should also be taken into consideration. And whatever you come up with as a solution should also add to the whole purpose where we are going. Right? And there's a feeling that, I don't know how to implement my dreams and visions. So here I would tell you that go for creative ways of fulfilling all that you want. Straight will not do for you. Out of the box thinking, lateral thinking, some spiritual insights, sit with it, some answer will come from within how to go about it, but it will not be straight. You have to think about out of the box ways, right? Another thing is you're a little passive about expressing your views, your feelings, your needs, your desires. Please don't do that, because communication is the basis for success. Okay, so to believe in yourself. Somewhere you are not able to accept the way you are. That is the biggest disservice you can do to yourself. You cannot be like anyone else. You are a unique being. You have your own unique path to success. So just looking at the world, don't pull yourself down, don't criticize yourself. And it's about the inner talk. You being Aries, you are flamboyant, but somewhere you are feeling I am not okay. Please come out of it And one thing you need to be very careful about is what you are speaking, to whom you are speaking, how much need to be said, what words to use, what tone to use, what timing of conversation. You have to be very, very cautious this month about what comes out of your mouth. Also, one thing is, if you are holding on to some secret, please reevaluate what's the value of putting so much energy in keeping that thing as a secret. Is it even relevant anymore? Okay? But the basic thing is, go after your dreams, go in different ways, creative solutions to issues and challenges. And what will help you in that is, I deal with authority in a constructive manner. This is the affirmation for it, right? And you can also see the affirmations for other signs on my Facebook page, in Instagram. The links would be there in the description box. And I post it every month. This time I chose to maybe, do a complete reading for you all. Let me know how did it resonate with you. Put it in the comments box, and if you have any queries, I'll look at it. Just put it in the comments box. So, okay, bye. Now, the Leos. Welcome, Leos. So this month in July 2021, the major chakra you need to work on is not any one chakra. You need to work on your alignment. Somewhere your physical reality and your spiritual reality, they are getting misaligned. So, grounding. Don't be airy-fairy. Don't try to run away from the ground realities you have. Just ground yourself, look at the issues, face them, and align your physical and spiritual worlds. That is the main thing, not particular one major chakra you need to work on. And basic main thing this month for you is that I see an impact of certain curses on your energetic body. It may be from this lifetime, it may be from previous lifetimes, but the main thing coming here is that maybe you have cursed someone or more than one people in this lifetime or previous lifetimes, and that is like a chain that is holding you, not letting you progress. So what you need to do is, I free others from my curses across time and space. You can add if you want. And other things that are going on within the Leo energy is, you have to operate from your inner wisdom. And again, the self-destructive thing, don't sabotage your own interests just because some authoritative figures are telling you something. Try to gain from any advice that comes up to you from the people that you consider as authority on something. Don't get into a fight mode. Whatever they are saying, take the best, leave the rest. If they are saying it in a sarcastic tone, leave the tone. Take the point and see how it applies to you, how that thing, that perspective can benefit you. Apply that. So come out of a passive-aggressive behavior and value your inner wisdom. What is your inner wisdom telling you to do in a certain situation? Act on that. Okay? And you are at present is like, I don't want to listen to anything. Neither what the world says, neither what my inner voice says. I mean, what are you doing? Don't do this. Be open to listening to whatever people around you are telling you with a non-judgmental ear. Knowing that you don't need to follow it. You don't need to have to force that thing on you, but at least receive. And also listen to your inner voice. Maybe in past you have acted on your inner voice and you are saying, it's because of this only that I got broken up, or I was beaten up, or bad things happened to me because I acted on my inner voice, right? No, there could be certain things that you missed there, or there could be so many reasons why it gave you the result what you got. But please at least listen to your inner voice. and then act also. Okay, it's for your benefit. There's one honest guide for you. That is your own soul. It is an inner guidance. It's a whisper. Listen to it, right? And also listen to people in your world. Another thing is, be honest with yourself what you truly desire. Again, you are also feeling that, my dreams and visions are not getting fulfilled. But in your case, it is like you're not being truly honest with you. What have you thought is your dream, which actually is not? You truly desire something else. Please be honest. Acknowledge that, no, this is not what I desire. I truly desire that. Look at it. And then only it will be fulfilled. Connect to yourself, connect to your feelings, connect to your needs, connect to your desires, and then take steps to fulfill them. Okay? So this is the reading for you. I hope it resonated, and I hope it contributes to you in some way in this month. Let me know how was it in the comments box. If you have queries, please put it there. I'll look at it. Bye. So now we come to Sagittarius. So welcome, Sagittarius. So which major chakra you need to work on this month? It is your throat chakra, communication, especially the back throat chakra, which is all about expressing yourself, your point of views. Put your point of views forward without thinking whether the other person has to follow it, has to value it. They can say it is all bogus. Still, if you express it, your chakra will open, right? So put up your point of views, your ideas, express your feelings, speak up what you desire, what you need. Communicate. Don't block your communication, right? Or in any other way you can work on your throat chakra. The thing that is blocking you, Sagittarians, is that somewhere you've got this weird idea, or you've bought it from others or those who have criticized you, that you don't deserve the highest and the best. That is the biggest lie, sweethearts. You deserve the highest and the best. You're not less than anyone else. Okay, you can write this down also. You can look at the affirmations I've posted in my Facebook page. I post it every month. You can follow that and write those affirmations to get this thing back, that I deserve the highest and the best. Don't settle for the second best. Don't settle for second highest. Okay, this is like a passive aggressive behavior. You don't let yourself get the best. Don't do that. And there is also impact of a lot of curses, right? It may be a curse on you directly from this lifetime, past lifetime, or a curse you have given someone, or it may be a family curse, or you may have cursed yourself. Interesting, but we do it sometimes. But the main thing is, we've got that such an impact is there, and you can clear it. Okay. Another thing is, there are a lot of hurts, and you've blocked communication. It's like, I don't want to listen to anything. I don't want to understand where the other person is coming from, and I don't want to talk, and I don't want to explain from where I am coming. This is the main reason, sweethearts, that hurts remain. Most of the hurts in my so many years of working with people and getting involved in metaphysics and understanding what is actually happening in people's lives, what I have seen is most of the hurts are because of misunderstandings, misperception. The other person doesn't mean this. Their actions, their words may mean something to you, but the truth is not that. Unless and until you open up for communication, your hurts, it will keep hurting inside you. Gather the courage, right? And the most important thing, be honest with yourself, right? Sit down with yourself. and know what is true for you. What is it that is truly bothering you? What is it that is truly hurting you? Go for that. It will help you. It will just release a lot of pressure inside. Okay? So this is it. I am doing fire signs in so much detail. But what's right about this? Okay? Let me know if it did contribute to you, did it resonate with you, and was it useful in any way? Let me know in the comments box. Bye. See you next month. Hopefully. Now coming on to the air signs. The Gemini, Libra and the Aquarius. First of all, Gemini. Hi Geminis. Welcome to Healing Presence. So, which major chakra you need to work on this month? It is you need to work on your third eye chakra, especially the front third eye chakra. There's a lot of pressure on you to go with the conventional ways or go out of box or follow the insights you've got. And these two opposing things are creating a lot of pressure on your third eye chakra. It's like sandwiched between opposing views. No, you have to open up to receive solutions and different ways of doing things from a different world, from your inside, from the spiritual world. Be open to receive universal wisdom to implement your dreams and visions. Don't get pressurized with opposing views, right? So not many chakras have come for you, not much blockages, your energy was good, but the only thing is don't pressurize yourself only. Go ahead, implement your dreams and visions in creative ways, and you know the way you will succeed. Don't pressurize yourself with what the world says. Another thing is, be honest with yourself. What are you running after? What have you decided and concluded that this is my desire and I want this? There are high chances that what you have decided is your desire is not your true desire. You think you desire that. You think you should desire that because the world desires that. No, what is your definition of success? Be honest with yourself. And then reframe what your dreams and visions are, goals are, and go for it. And remain connected with yourself, remain connected with your world, and remain connected with the universe. That's the cosmic energy, the consciousness that's going to give you the ideas and help you in magical ways. Okay? So what you need to do is, I acknowledge my true feelings, needs and desires. So you can look at this affirmation and you can connect to the Facebook page or the Instagram. I post healing affirmations for each zodiac sign every month in the first week. You can follow that, and I hope it contributes to you. Let me know in the comment section. How was it for you? See you. Bye. Next is the Libra. Welcome Libras. So which major chakra? Any guesses? It's your heart chakra, sweethearts. What's hurting you? I know you've been working on clearing those hurts, forgiving people, understanding and opening up to again flow love. And that is showing as a recent positive change in your back heart chakra. However, still more work needs to be done. Open up to giving love to yourself, giving love to others, forgiving, washing away all the hurts that you've had. That is the main thing, major chakra. Another thing is, only 3 chakras have come, very few. You're doing good. If you're, working on yourself, it's showing. Another thing here is, the main thing is, you are not admitting something as a mistake. Although it's funny because somewhere inside you think that's a mistake you are doing, but You are being adamant. No, that's not my mistake. No. What's wrong in this? Somewhere you need to be humble and admit your mistakes to yourself only. You don't have to go around and tell everyone, oh, I made this mistake, so sorry, and all these things. No. What is holding you back is that you don't want to admit that this was a mistake. What's the big deal about it? We all make mistakes. See, what is a mistake? You made a choice. It didn't give you the results you were looking for, or it gave you certain unexpected bad results that you were not prepared for. That's why that decision, that choice became a mistake. Yes? So it's okay. We are learning. So just I humbly admit my mistakes to myself. Good? Yeah. And you are also carrying some guilt. And you're not being honest, truly honest about the whole scenario. Right? If you can just gather the courage to be honest with yourself, look at every aspect of that thing that is creating the guilt that you don't even care to look at maybe. Most of the time the things that we feel guilty for, we somewhere give a justification to ourselves and we just don't want to look at it. But that energy doesn't go away. Right? Be brave. Look at it. You don't have to tell anyone. Just admit it to yourself. And what you learn from that, forgive yourself for that. Take the learning, imbibe that learning and implement it in your future as you move ahead. That's all what is required. Okay? I hope it contributed. Let me know how was it for you in the comments box. And if you have any queries, please put it down. I'll look at it. Bye. Coming on to Aquarius now. Welcome Aquarians. How are you all? So the major chakra you need to work on is your sacral chakra, especially the back sacral chakra. So just enjoy, have pleasure, all the joyful, pleasurable things that you want to do for others and you are holding it back. Please don't. It's for your benefit. Do all those joyful things and also give pleasure to yourself. Whatever gives you joy and pleasure, do that. Don't hold yourself back. And also, if you have a partner, you are in a relationship, then during the sexual act, please also focus on giving pleasure to your partner, not just receiving pleasure. Okay? Whatever is pleasure for your partner, go ahead and do it. Okay? It will help you. It will open your back sacral. Good? And if you are, hiding from some commitment, you need to look at it. How long are you going to prolong it? Okay? And other chakras that are coming up is somewhere you're being self-destructive. You are sabotaging your own interests. Please look at it. Whatever choices you are making, who is it helping? And is it helping you in any way? Truly helping? Or is it like a loss to yourself only? Your choices are actually creating problems for you. So don't do that. And please know that you can get the highest and the best. You don't have to struggle for that. It's a choice. Struggle is a choice. You can choose to have the highest and the best with ease. Would you like to make that choice? And recently maybe something has happened where your dreams and visions have started taking shape. The thought is coming that yes, my dreams can be fulfilled. But what choices you are making? Are you the biggest block in your own success? Please check that. Question yourself. Okay? And operate from your inner wisdom. Express what is your truth. What you want. Be straight about it. Okay? Don't expect someone to understand what you want without even you letting them know. Please let people know what you want. What you will take, what you will not take, what works with you, what doesn't work with you. Okay? And yes, there is some impact of certain family curses, more than one, right? So you can go to a therapist or anyway just clear the genetic inheritance, the curse on the family. A lot of issues may be because of that part, right? And what you need to affirm is that I receive the highest and the best easily. You don't need to struggle for it, okay? I hope it helped. Let me know in the comment section. Bye. Now, coming on to the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. First of all, Taurus. So Taurians, welcome to the chakra reading. So what do I have for you? The main major chakra that you need to work on in July 2021 is your solar plexus chakra, especially the back solar chakra, which means take charge. Go, be a go-getter. Go and get the things you want. Don't wait for circumstances, for people to do it for you. No matter what the circumstances, you go ahead and get what you want. Take charge of your life, okay? And don't, indulge in power struggles, okay? Receive from authority figures. Don't resist what is there. Whatever is happening in this moment, that is inevitable. It's based upon whatever you chose in the past. So what's the point in fretting over it? Right? Whatever is, it is. Now you can respond to it in a different manner based on what you desire. So take charge, take action. Okay? And what are the other things that are showing up in your chakra reading is, first of all, you need to operate from your inner wisdom. First of all, value your inner wisdom. Don't feel helpless. There's a feeling of helplessness here. What can I do? Take it from me. You are never helpless. First of all, help yourself. Then ask for help wherever you require from the people who are willing to help you. If you do that, even the universe helps you. You are never helpless. So come on, wherever you are feeling helpless, do these things. Then again, impact of some curses is there. You can clear them. And if you are getting in fights with authoritative figures, or you are feeling helpless against situations that everything is overpowering over you, nothing. Just believe that I can get what I desire with ease. But what is, not letting you get there is that you're not communicating what you want. That you need help. You want this. You're not communicating. Please express yourself. Express what you want. Choose the right timing and the right people to do that. Okay? So main thing is, operate from your inner wisdom to get what you want. Don't keep looking towards others. I operate from my inner wisdom is the affirmation for you. You can look at it on the Facebook page and the Instagram page. I post every month and you can follow that regularly. I hope it helps. Let me know in the comment section. Bye. Hi Virgos, next is yours. So which major chakra do you need to work on in July? Third eye chakra. I guess there's something in your life that you really desire, and it's like somewhere you're coming to a point as if that cannot be fulfilled. See, if you are going to think that, who's going to fulfill your dreams? If you conclude that your dreams cannot be fulfilled, then how can even God help you? Okay? So sweetheart, you deserve all that you desire. Okay? And I think you've started working on it. You've been honest recently, in recent times, you have been honest with yourself about what is it that you truly desire in a particular situation. Whatever you desired 2 years back, do you still desire it? You have had an honest talk with you, and that is showing up as recent positive changes in these chakras, and that you're communicating, you are being honest with yourself, and there was an impact of some curse there which created all the suffering and which did not let your dreams to be manifested. That is also, there is a positive movement in that. Whatever you've been doing in the last 3 months, or maybe 3 days, or maybe in 3 minutes when I get the reading for you, that is working for you. Okay, continue that. But what is bothering you is, or maybe that's the block, major block, the chakra reading is telling you that you get affected by rude, rough and arrogant behavior. When people behave with you in that way, you are not able to digest that, right? It bothers you. And another, when you behave in rude, rough and arrogant manner, you can't sleep that night. It keeps running inside you, I was rude. Yeah, he was rude or she was rude. So humility and arrogance is an issue that you really need to look at. I can't go in detail here, but you can have a personal session, and this is a collective reading. You can have a personal reading, but basically, if you have these subtle concerns that if I succeed in life, if I have the best relationships, if I have all the money, the best house, the best car, the best children, the best clothes, and the best body, or maybe I'm so beautiful, whatever that you desire and you think is success, if you get that, you may become rude and arrogant. It may be from this fear may be from a previous life also. If you don't have this in this lifetime, then you are sabotaging your own success with a subtle, refined fear that I may get arrogant, and that you will not allow. You will not allow yourself to be arrogant and rude. So you're saying, I will not succeed, right? So this is a pattern. We need to work at it. Either you do it consciously. I've told you, if you require help, you can take a session and we can go in detail and actually work with tools to clear you of this fuzzy energy. So the affirmation is, I remain humble as I succeed in life. And is it true for you? And if you get into the arrogance zone quickly, then you have to consciously remain humble as you succeed in life. Okay? Good. I hope it contributes. Bye-bye. Next is the Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorns. Which chakra you need to work on? Basically, whatever you need to work on, you are already working on, it feels like, because there is a recent positive change in that. That is your back throat chakra and your alignment chakra. So you are now aligning with the truth, your own truth, and your circumstantial truth, the truth of people around you. You are no more fighting that. You don't want to live in a denial or in a fantasy land. You are facing the truths, you are communicating your truth, and you're aligning with the reality as it is. Excellent, Capricorns. Very good. But this month's reading, chakra reading, what it is telling, you still need to do this work more of being honest with yourself about what do you feel, what do you desire, what do you need, what matters to you. Do more of that. Please continue doing this work and be clear about what are your dreams and desires, and then go ahead and implement those dreams. Okay, you know how to implement. You know different ways of achieving your targets. Choose to fulfill your dreams. Okay, this has been a theme with other zodiacs also this month. And again, you have to communicate more. Probably you are telling yourself, but wherever you need to tell it to others, what is your truth? Let them know. What do you require? What do you desire? Wherever it needs to be communicated, you need to communicate. Okay? And there is another one thing that, all the learnings, life situations that people come in your life, everyone has something in it that you can learn, the events. But you know what, somewhere, you're learning in a very harsh way. It's too hard, it's too painful, it's troublesome. So you don't need to learn in this painful way. So you have to consciously choose that I learn and grow in a playful, light-hearted manner. You can check the affirmations on the Facebook and Instagram page and use them. See what change it brings. And the last thing is, it's showing, are you keeping a secret? Please re-evaluate what's the value of keeping that secret, because a lot of energy is going into keeping that thing as a secret. Is it even relevant for you now? I'm not saying go and tell people, but to keep it as a secret, maybe it's time now that it's not even relevant. And you have to work on the communication part also, that what to speak, when to speak, how much to speak, whom to speak, and the timing of your conversation. Be very cautious about what comes out of your mouth, right? But all these things, basically just be honest with yourself and choose to learn and grow in a playful, light-hearted manner. Don't make it difficult for you. Okay? And you're doing good, continue doing what you're doing. Okay? I hope it contributes. Bye-bye. Next is, we are taking the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So first of all, welcome Cancerians. How are you all doing? I hope you will like this. I don't know why, I just feel you will love this reading that I'm doing. Let me know, okay? So which major chakra you need to work on this month? It's your crown chakra. Okay, so what is that about? You need to first check, are there any entity attachments? If yes, please go ahead and do the entity clearing work big time, right? And another thing is, connect with your inner child. A lot of inner child healing is required. And you may learn a simple technique called EET, and you can do it yourself. You don't need to spend that much of money on different sessions if that is a concern, or you can go to a therapist and take sessions for that. And because whenever you've gone through traumatic incidences in life, there is a personality shattering that happens. So little parts and pieces of you, they are just like this. You have to integrate it into a personality. So it's like I heal and integrate all parts of my body and personality. That is your affirmation, and you can see this in the Facebook and Instagram page, where I post monthly affirmations every month in the first week. You can follow that, and you can also directly go for entity clearing work and inner child healing and all the past trauma healing, right? You have to clear the shattering and integrate yourself. That's the work that needs to be done. And other things that the chakra reading is showing is that you have a fear of catastrophe. That if I'll say this, especially in saying, if I say this, catastrophe will happen. In Hindi, मैंने कुछ कहा तो अनहोनी हो जाएगी. So please come out of this fear. It is past. Catastrophe has already happened in the past. It's over. Devastation has already happened in the past. Things are better now. So look, come into the present. That, how is your present? It could have been worse. So don't live in the past. Whatever trauma you went through, you can heal that. Okay? the fear of catastrophe. And if you require professional help, please go to a therapist. You can take a session with me if you feel comfortable, or go to anyone, or you learn certain healing techniques and do it yourself. If you're not comfortable sharing your traumas with others, you fear judgment of others, do it yourself. But this needs to be done. You have started being honest with yourself about many things. Please continue to do that. More of that is required. And somewhere, you are you have lost some faith. In whom? In this world, in God, in yourself, in your abilities, in relationships. What? Where? Please look at that and clear that. I'm not saying you to have faith, but come out of that space of not having faith. Okay? First of all, begin with having faith in yourself and your own abilities, and that there is some consciousness that is there to support you in every way. Okay? And with authority figures, don't get into a battle and fight that either you are right or I am right, we both have to be on the same page. No, you can agree to disagree, so that the passive aggressive behavior is like really bothering you. Okay? And if you are into certain addictions, please, you really need some professional help, and whenever you choose it. And why am I saying that? Because there's so much trauma load that if you try to do it yourself, you try to do this falls, you try to do this falls. So for some time, if you can take a professional help, it can help you. But if you can do it yourself, great, excellent if you can do it yourself. But be honest, are you truly looking at the cause of issues? Are you truly doing what is required, or you are doing certain superficial stuff? Or you're just fooling around telling yourself, oh, I'm better, or everything's all right. No, face the truth. Face the truth. And it doesn't matter where you were yesterday. What matters is where you want to be and what you're doing in the now to get there. Okay? So the load of the past, if it's bothering you, just have faith that everything is working for your benefit. And look at your own wisdom also, how you want to handle. Somewhere, you just don't look at what is your wisdom saying about a certain thing. Look at it actively. Sabki suno. Listen to everyone, but also listen to yourself. You also have an innate wisdom. Please operate on that. And there is something in your life that you're feeling it's been time, it's been like aging, it's been ages, it's not coming true. This thing is not happening. So that time, that it's been so long, I've suffered for so long, or my dreams are not getting manifested for so long. I know. And somewhere it is putting down your spirits. No, come into that cheerful energy. It's there inside you. Right? Cheerfulness is there inside you. So, go ahead and do all that is truly required for you to come out of that suffering or to manifest your dreams and visions. Right? And the affirmation is, I heal and integrate all parts of my body and personality. You can look at this affirmation on the Facebook and Instagram page, and let me know how was this reading for you. I'm just feeling a very heavy energy. If whatever I said has brought up some memories and some pain, please know it's a good sign. If it's come up, we can clear it. If you keep it hidden, so much energy goes in accessing that pain. Yeah, now I can feel it. It's good. Good. So it can be worked. You don't need to suffer. There are ways in which we can clear this pain. But you will have to clear. The therapist can only guide you and support you. Okay, bye bye. Next is the Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpios. So what do we have for you in the chakra reading this month? So the major chakra you need to work on this month is the back third eye chakra. And you also need to align yourself. And I also feel that you are doing all this. You are looking at what are your goals and how I can achieve them, what are my true dreams, and you are actually connecting with the ground reality. That, okay, my ground reality is this, I'm here right now, I want to go here, and I thought I wanted that, but no, I want this, and here I am, I need to do this to get here. Very good. If you're doing that, very good. It shows me that you're already somewhere on that path. Do more of it, right? Go ahead, fulfill your dreams and visions, be honest with yourself. Don't take self-destructive decisions. If it is not benefiting you, truly benefiting you, then that's not the way to deal with it. If it is causing you pain, that's not the way. There is some other way to handle that situation. You can ask a question, what else is possible? What are the infinite possibilities I have not even considered? And see what comes up to you, right? And remain connected, friends. Scorpios, remain connected. Don't disconnect with yourself. Don't disconnect with your feelings. Don't disconnect with your dreams. Don't disconnect with your desires. And if something ugly or something painful has happened, don't disconnect with it. Be in allowance of it and heal. Learn what this situation is asking you to do. Raise your bar if required. Whatever is required, do that. I know I'm sensing a very strong energy that you are at it. Go ahead. And the affirmation is, what you can do to clear is, I connect with my true feelings, needs and desires. Don't be afraid to know what is it that you truly feel, and what is it that you truly desire, and what is it that you need. And then fulfill those needs yourself. You don't require others. And if you require, let them know what you need. Okay? So was this useful? Let me know how it resonated with you. Bye bye. So last is the Pisceans, the sweet Pisceans. Welcome to this chakra reading session. So the major chakra that you need to work on, Pisces, are two. There was a lot of fuzzy energy while I was doing your readings. I had to change 2-3 times the affirmations because, see, you need to work on your crown chakra and the back third eye chakra. So I feel there's a lot of entity stuff going on either around you or maybe with you directly. Please check and clear the entity stuff, and then you will get clarity about what you want, because it was so much that even I was getting distracted, one time here, and then I said, no, what is this? And then this entity stuff came up. You know that there are certain energies that are distracting you for nothing. Distracting you from what? From remaining focused on your goal. Okay? The main chakra that you need to, the other chakras, that the entire reading, in that the main thing is that, you know, don't be bothered about being rude, rough and arrogant. If some people get the message with that tone, you need to use that tone without criticizing yourself or judging themselves, without having any harsh feelings inside. But if you need to raise your voice, you need to raise your voice, if that is what will give you result. But be honest with yourself, you know, where you are raising your voice. It may be that where you need to be kind and soft, you are shouting, and where you really need to raise your voice, you are like this, please do it for me. If that's happening, please correct that. Okay, so basically you need to come into a space where if you need to raise your voice, you can raise your voice. If you need to be quiet, kind, soft, compassionate, you be that. Without any point of view about this rude, rough arrogance. Right? Okay. And other things that you need to work on, not much. There's no as such major blockage except the entity stuff and you having clarity about your goal. That is the major thing. Otherwise, there are little things I'll tell you that you're being, you're little being passive about the joy and pleasure that you can give to others and you can give to yourself. So start enjoying more, whatever you are doing and whatever you have. Start enjoying more. And somewhere you are making choices that are a no-win. No one wins there. But you are saying, okay, if things are going like this, let them go like this. You are in that mode. Come out of it. Take choices that will truly benefit you and others. Okay? And don't get into power struggles with authority figures. Work out a win-win solution. Right? Main thing should be, what do you want? How you want it. That can be flexible and you can take inputs from others, but it should be what you want. Right? Don't compromise in that way. Because the people who love you, they don't want you to be compromising on what you desire. Okay? So all the elders, authoritative figures, they are not enemies. They may look like, they may sound like, but truly, just know that if you are happy, they would be happy. And if they are not, let them be. You be happy. Okay? And you are troubled by some order or chaos. Either there is too much order or there is too much chaos. Can you rise above both order and chaos? And you can utilize the order in your life and the chaos in your life to create what you want. You out-create yourself. Be very cautious of what you speak. Be honoring. Express your needs, desires, views in a dignified manner. Like if you are, foul language if you're using, then third person who's listening, what is he thinking about you? I mean, your dignity and the other person's dignity also. So, express your views in a dignified manner. Okay? And be honest with yourself and don't fear that if you say something, some catastrophe will happen. No, if you don't say, if you continue the way you are doing, then catastrophe will happen. Let people know that, I want this, I don't like this, and it's not that I have told you, now you take care of that. No. If you don't want certain things, find out ways. Take out win-win solutions where you get what you want. And the affirmation is, I express myself in a dignified manner. Okay? I hope this contributes, and I hope you'll do, and the sweet person that you are, don't let your sweetness become a weakness. Okay? Everything that you think is a wrongness of you, sweetheart, is actually a strongness of you. Believe in your capabilities. Okay? Let me know how the reading resonated with you in the comments box. And so, friends, this is what a chakra reading is. This was the collective chakra reading based on your zodiac signs. For personal and detailed readings, you can book a personal session, either a radical chakra reading session or a major chakra reading session, or you can book a holistic healing consultation with me if you want more remedies on that. But this was like, I wanted to gift it to you, come on the screen and let you know. So please, I would be looking at your feedbacks. Should I come the next month? Did you like it? Would you want me to come every month for the chakra readings? Let me know, friends. Bye bye.